Oh, yes.
Welcome back, everyone. Today I have a review for Transformers War for Cybertron Siege number 32, Blackjack and Hyperdrive. They're the only new micromasters in the third wave. They're both remolds of existing micromasters in the toy line. Blackjack is a remold of Swindler, and Hyperdrive is a remold of Road Handler. So we had a chance to compare those two. So you know the drill with these. We're going to take a look at the packaging, the instructions, break down the bots themselves and the different modes, and then give some final thoughts. Alright, so the package, which I have not so graciously ripped open, has an image of the two characters just driving into battle in their vehicle modes. Usual branding. We got Blackjack and Hyperdrive, number 32. And then on the back here, has their team name in the top right corner. They're the Sports Car Patrol. Both characters in their two modes. And then a display of their combined weapon mode with Refractor wielding it. Alright, here's their instructions. A little piece of paper, renders of the two characters on it. Instructions for converting from robot to vehicle. Instructions for their weapon mode. And then the tech specs for their weapon mode. It's called the Multi-Mech Combustion Cannon. So that's what it's called when they merge together. So here we have our two cons in their sports car modes. Blackjack on the left. His signature black paint job with the nice gold windows there. Decepticon symbol on the driver's side door. Well, assuming they're in America. And then you have Hyperdrive. Kind of this less exciting sky blue. Reminds me of the old Junkers from like 80s. Dark gray for the windows and windshield and everything. Decepticon symbol there. A lot of robot kibble on the bottom, but that's pretty normal for these. And they don't roll very, very well, especially not on a very flat surface. And I think it's just really due to lack of weight. Because they're so light, the wheels don't get a lot of traction. The wheels aren't the best axles anyway. But, you know, they're nice little Micro Machine-esque cars. Here they are with their mold mates, Swindler and Road Handler, both Autobots. So as far as their vehicle modes, nothing's changed. You know, the shell of the car is still exactly the same. So there's not really anything to differentiate them other than their color schemes here. Alright, we're going to transform to the robot modes now. So for Blackjack, we're going to swing the rear part of the car down from the feet, separate them. The center part of the hood, you're going to detach from the shoulders. And it's on a double hinge, so you're going to kind of swing it down like that. And then the arms you just pose any which way you want. And there's Blackjack. And he is mostly the same as Swindler. He just has a new chest and head to differentiate him and look more like his classic self. If Blackjack sounds familiar to people that have been collecting for only a few years, there was a Blackjack in Combiner Wars that was based on this guy, kind of. Also based on another robot, and he wasn't a Micromaster. He was just like a legend-sized one. So this is the first real return to form for Blackjack, with an appearance that more closely matches his original toy there. Here's Swindler, just so you can compare the two. You can see that the chest and heads are indeed different. Interestingly, there have been at least one so far, it might be more, copies of Blackjack that have been found that had Swindler's head instead of his own, even though it was still painted appropriately. I don't know if the chest was the same. I'd have to go back and look at it, but I doubt it's an intentional variant, probably just a factory error. But if you want to pick up some quirky little error, get a little evil Swindler going on, or maybe try to make some money off it, you know, just be on the lookout. It'll be these colors with that face, so good hunting. All right, next up we have Hyperdrive. And to transform, start the same way as you did with Blackjack. Swing the feet down, separate them. The hood this time just folds completely back, a little back there. And you just untab the arms from the side. And that's it. Very simple, compact little guy. He's much more interesting looking in this mode because all that sky blue is broken up by this yellow and this deep blue there. So I much prefer his robot mode to his vehicle mode. Can't make out the details of his face all too well because of the dark paint, but he's got a visor, nose, mouth, if you can see it. Here's Road Handler for a comparison, and just like with Blackjack, new chest, new face. Personally, I like Road Handler more than Hyperdrive. I think he just looks a lot better. I love his helmet design, and I prefer his colors, but they're both good. This is one of my favorite Micromaster molds so far. Just very easy transformation with some good aesthetic to it. So yeah, I dig this one. All right, now for my least favorite part, we're gonna transform them to their weapon mode. If you've seen my reviews for other Micromasters, you know that I just really am not a fan of these weapon modes. I think they're utterly ridiculous. You know, they're very clearly an afterthought to the design, and the only one I've really liked so far was the Decepticon jets and the sword they turned into. All the others so far just look like vehicles laying on each other, and they're really floppy messes. I don't like them, but because I love y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and endure this punishment. All right, so to transform Blackjack, press his legs together. You're actually gonna bend him 180 at the waist. Gonna bring his hood back up and snap it back into place. Back to the shoulders, like so. And you're gonna flip his little handle out. And that's part one. Then you take old Hyperdrive here, put his feet together. The arms back to the sides, bring the hood up, make sure it all snaps in neatly, not like that. Alright, and then you flip his handle out, which is kind of easier to do if you pull the hood back a little bit. Alright, so yeah, that's that. I'm going to turn him upside down. I'm going to take Blackjack right here. And then you're going to plug this handle into Blackjack's chest, like so. And yeah, that's it. That's what you do. Might want to bend his legs up a little bit just to give him some clearance, like that. And then that's the handle that the larger robot holds. And yeah, behold, the multi-mech combustion cannon. Cars laying on top of each other. Really not a fan. Oh, I think his leg popped out of the socket. Sure did. So yeah, that's the weapon mode. Yay! Don't care. I hate it. Alright, and that's that for the Sports Car Patrol, the newest Decepticon Micromasters. So one more wave coming that we know of that'll have another Autobot team. So sadly, the cons are outnumbered as usual. You know, neat little set. As far as how they compare to their Autobot counterparts, I prefer Blackjack over Swindler, but I prefer Road Handler over Hyperdrive. So bit of a mixed bag. Would I recommend picking these up? Definitely not for the weapon mode, but as long as you're okay with just ignoring those weapon modes and you just want some good old Micromasters, you know, you can't go wrong. Could always use more Decepticon Micromasters. I'm not the biggest fan of Hyperdrive's color scheme, but you know, it is what it is. I mostly recommend these. You know, if you got the $10 to blow, and you don't mind remolds of figures that are already out. So I'm kind of lukewarm about them. But that's my opinion. I'd love to know what yours is in the comments section. If you did like this video, make sure to toss it a thumbs up. If you want to see more reviews like this one or any of my other Transformers related content, make sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell to ensure that you're always up to date when I post a new video. Thanks as always for sitting down with me and doing this review. And with all that said, I will see you next time.